a story time. So what I'm about to show you is something that I've seen in Japan 6-7 years ago, and we wanted to take it to Dubai. At that time, we went to Japan to go to the Osaka Fishing Show, which we went to yearly. A and B, do some shopping for the shop. Okay, and we were in this the building of this really big distributor, and I saw these tucked in one corner. And I said like, hey, let's take some of these, or let's take these to Dubai because this would be good. And long story short, we made the order, but the guy who made them isn't full time making these. He's a captain of a successful fishing boat in Japan. He said no, couldn't do the order. So that kind of stayed there for a little bit. And over the years, what I've done since I know how to make assist hooks, I made some of my own, and I have mixed feelings with this. I can't really say that they're very effective, but it does put some variety on your box. Alrighty, so now we're gonna do the Kamaitachi. This is 1-0 because I want to use this on a relatively light jig. Maybe I'm just gonna make one of these because I actually have a few of these already. Alrighty, if you are new to the channel, by the way, this channel talks about the hows and whys of fishing. It's a educational fishing channel, and probably the first here on YouTube. We don't really go fishing a lot, but if you want to learn, this is the place to be. And today I'm showing how to make this assist hook that a lot of people haven't seen yet, but stick around and you'll see exactly what I mean. So this is a Kamaitachi 1-0, and actually want to make a lot of assist hooks using this for shallower water because actually a very good hook. It is a thick wired, and if you notice, this is actually a barbless hook. So what it is a fast penetrating hook, but instead of having thick wire, thin wire, it has thick wire. So that's really good because it works for you that way. All right, now this is too thick. We'll take this one right here. I'm not going to put an insert on this because ideally this should have an insert, but you could do that. For this one, I'm not gonna bother. Okay. The most important thing for me here is to actually show you guys what this thing is about. And we're only gonna put one. Okay, so we are using the binding method where the gluing and the bind. I don't know what to call this, but this is the cleanest way to do this. And if you don't know how to do this properly, I guarantee you the hook will slip. All right, so I've done this countless times, and I always say that you make the spirals. There's a method to this. So if you're new to the channel, go ahead and check out the rigging videos, and you'll see me talking about this at length. So if you're watching this, actually, more than likely you're a subscriber. But if you're not, I actually explain how I do this in a lot of videos. Okay. Just, and this is for me, it's very important to actually do it really clean. Um, if you want it all over the place, that's your prerogative. How you make your sandwich is your own business. Okay. If you're wondering, this is a chopstick. I just sharpened the tip and flattened it a bit so that I could use it to spread epoxy or glue, whatever. Alright, here we go. Now, I'm gonna zap this because I'm in a hurry. Okay, so that's dry as the desert. Okay, now I'm gonna set this aside just for a tad bit. Put this here. Okay. This is the part where we're gonna modify actually. So, alrighty. Now I put this. Okay. Now we have a size 10 swivel. This is tiny, very tiny. Okay. Now before we actually glue this, we take a length of 100-pound test, a very short length. Okay. And what I will do is I'll fold this and put it there, just like that. Okay. So the swivel actually kind of hangs like that right here. So I know the length. Put this on like so. Okay, you can see there, swivel. I'm gonna add that so that it just kind of, you'll see. Okay, you will see. I'll show you in a bit. Don't worry, we will zoom in. There it is. Ouch. Dangerous. Okay. Tighten this a little bit. So I'm still spiraling, okay? So that still spiraling so that we can glue it. All right, now, okay, you know what? Let's just put a piece of tape here so that I don't get scared because I'm kind of feeling sketchy. Okay. Right. Okay, now just tidy up, especially the head part there, and then glue. Okay, very important. So our glue, if you could see, I'll zoom in after. Okay, just see how it looks so you know exactly what's happening here. All right, so what we're doing, okay, is we're making sure that this bit here is glued properly, and you can see the position. It could still move up and down, but it's actually lying flat straight right there, and that's very important. Okay, Very, very important. So after this, when we tighten, we actually stop this from moving. We don't want it to move. We just want it to be steady. So see, just like that. Then eventually your wraps would actually okay, like that, so it doesn't move. Again, you don't want it to move. Okay, now clean this up. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. Now just tighten. So that, okay, so now finish that with the glue so that it's sealed and permanent. Okay, if you want the shrink wrap, shrink tube this, you can as well, but I don't like hiding my wraps because they look pretty. Okay. All right. So, a tip for you guys that like it super shiny and all that. So, if you find that kind of dull and you want it shiny, just get that's a fly tires trick. Get nail polish, clear, and just bang, just like that. It'll look pretty. For me, kind of don't care. All right, so here we go. Yeah. Now we take our split ring and install it. Kind of difficult for me because my eyesight is fading fast. Hopefully for you it wouldn't be much of an issue. Okay. And then we take a spinner blade. In this case, we are putting a willow leaf for flash. Bang. Now, if you want a bit of vibration, then you can put a Colorado blade there, and that is that. You use this for slow jigging. And as I said, I'm on the fence with this. Nothing conclusive. I don't think that it adds a lot. But I like you guys to see these things, especially out in the US where news is actually kind of slow with the manufacturers and all that. All right, so now all we have to do is just put a solid ring there and we're done. Okay. So I'm gonna put a little bit of an offset, and when you do this, the one with the blade should be a tad longer than the other. I've tried this on fast jigs as well. I think it kind of works better on fast jigs, for me at least, because you're constantly reeling the fast jig. Whereas with the slow jig, uh, well, like I said, very inconclusive because there are times when I caught, there are times when I didn't. So I can't really say it's adding the appeal, but definitely anything and everything that you put on an assist hook will have an effect on something. And for this, what it's affecting is actually the rate of fall. All right, now all we need to do is tighten it. Take our trusty tool here. Okay, so here's your finished assist hook. Okay, looks good. I've caught a few on this. I again, I mean, I'm not gonna say that it's very very effective and it changed my fishing, but it's definitely something interesting. Up to you guys to decide on whether you like it or it's just too strange for you. Um, for me, I'm not too crazy about it, but it works. Now you could use any hook, of course, but just for this instance, I used the Gamakatsu Kamaitachi, and as you can see here, they're so sticky. Yeah, obviously the cord that you use is going to be the one that has a core, but yeah, right there. Okay, so if you have questions, go ahead and leave them in the comment section. As you know, I always answer. I love actually looking at what you guys comment, and yeah, sometimes it's humorous. There we go. Look at that. That's nice. That looks nice. Alrighty, so if you want to learn more and you haven't yet, click on that subscribe button. Again, if you learned from this, very, very important for you guys to actually give it a thumbs up because that way I know that you're actually learning stuff. Helps me and motivates me to make more of these videos. Alrighty, if you want your friends to learn with you, share this video, share this channel, and if you want to support me and what I do, click on that join button. Alrighty, that's it for now. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Class dismissed. I think I'm gonna use this.